SpaceX rockets pierce the sky, carrying dreams of distant worlds. Elon Musk, a visionary, leads the charge, promising to revolutionize space travel. His company, SpaceX, captivates the world with its ambition to colonize Mars. Musk envisions a future beyond Earth, aiming to make humanity multi-planetary. But as SpaceX's influence grows, so do concerns about potential militarization. SpaceX's achievements are undeniable, reigniting the space race. Their reusable rockets are transforming the industry. Yet the same technologies that promise progress also raise questions. What are the unintended consequences of this rapid advancement? SpaceX's Starlink project aims to provide global internet with thousands of satellites now orbiting Earth. This network has the potential to connect the unconnected but also has military applications. SpaceX collaborates with the U.S. Department of Defense, securing contracts to launch military satellites and work on missile tracking systems. Critics raise concerns about this entanglement, fearing the weaponization of space. They question the implications for global security. Is SpaceX inadvertently fueling an arms race beyond our planet? Elon Musk is a complex figure, both celebrated and criticized. His ambition is undeniable, but his actions sometimes spark controversy. Musk's supporters see him as a bold innovator pushing humanity forward. His detractors view him as reckless and power-hungry, worrying about his influence on global events. Musk's decisions have far-reaching consequences, highlighted by his involvement in the Russia-Ukraine conflict. He provided Starlink internet to Ukraine, but allegedly restricted its use at times. This raises questions about accountability. Should a private individual wield such power? The year is 1983. The Cold War grips the world. The United States and the Soviet Union engage in a nuclear standoff. President Ronald Reagan steps forward with a bold vision, the Strategic Defense Initiative, or SDI, the goal to render nuclear weapons obsolete. SDI captures the public imagination, becoming known as Star Wars. The idea is to create a space-based shield to intercept and destroy enemy missiles. The plan is ambitious, relying on untested technologies like lasers and particle beams. The cost is astronomical, but the stakes are even higher. The dream of a perfect shield remains elusive. SDI faces immense technical challenges, with critics arguing it is unrealistic and destabilizing. Despite the criticism, research and development forge ahead, pouring billions of dollars into SDI. Yet the technological hurdles prove insurmountable. By the early 1990s, the Cold War thaws and the Soviet Union collapses. SDI loses its urgency, scaled back and eventually morphed into a more limited missile defense system. SDI's legacy is mixed, showcasing American ambition but also highlighting the complexities of space-based defense. The dream of a perfect shield remains elusive. The program is scaled back and eventually morphed into a more limited missile defense system. Michael Griffin, a brilliant engineer, witnesses SDI's rise and fall. Years later, he becomes the administrator of NASA and a staunch advocate for space exploration. In the early 2000s, he crosses paths with a young Elon Musk, who harbors dreams of space travel. Griffin is intrigued by Musk's vision of a future where humanity ventures beyond Earth. Together, they explore an audacious plan and travel to Russia. Their mission to purchase refurbished intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs. The talks are shrouded in secrecy, with the world unaware of this unlikely partnership. Griffin and Musk see potential in repurposed ICBMs as a cost-effective path to space. They engage in negotiations with Russian entities, aiming to acquire ICBMs at a fraction of the cost of building new rockets. The plan is audacious, bordering on reckless, with critics arguing it is dangerous and could fuel proliferation. But Griffin and Musk are undeterred, believing it is a calculated risk. However, the deal ultimately collapses as the Russian government backs out. Some speculate about political pressure, while others point to bureaucratic hurdles. The setback does not deter Musk. He returns from Russia with a renewed determination. In 2002, Musk founds SpaceX, aiming to revolutionize space travel and make humanity multiplanetary. Musk found SpaceX in 2002 with the goal of revolutionizing space travel. He believes in a future where humans live on Mars and beyond. SpaceX's early days are marked by long hours and limited resources. Musk pours his own fortune into the company, assembling a team of talented engineers and scientists. Their first challenge to build a reliable and affordable rocket. They start small, with the Falcon 1, aiming to create a launch vehicle that can deliver payloads to orbit. The journey is fraught with challenges, but Musk's determination drives the team forward. Musk has a radical idea to make rockets reusable, a concept considered impossible at the time. Rockets are typically discarded after a single use, driving up the cost of spaceflight. Musk believes reusability is the key to reducing costs and democratizing space. He invests heavily in research and development, facing countless technical challenges. After years of work and several failed attempts, SpaceX achieves a breakthrough. In 2015, a Falcon 9 rocket's first stage successfully lands back on Earth. The world watches in awe as reusable rockets become a reality. This achievement marks a turning point in space exploration, paving the way for more frequent and affordable launches. While SpaceX makes strides in rocketry, another ambitious project takes shape. Starlink, the goal to create a global broadband internet network using a constellation of satellites. Musk envisions a future where high-speed internet is accessible to everyone, regardless of location. SpaceX begins launching Starlink satellites at an unprecedented rate, leveraging their reusable rockets. The Starlink project draws both praise and criticism, with concerns about space debris and the militarization of space. The potential to bridge the digital divide and revolutionize communication is undeniable. SpaceX's Starlink project marks a significant milestone in satellite technology. With thousands of satellites in low Earth orbit, Starlink aims to provide global high-speed internet coverage. This constellation not only promises to bridge the digital divide, but also offers substantial economic opportunities. However, the sheer number of satellites poses significant challenges, including space traffic management and environmental impact. The night sky now features streaks of artificial light, raising concerns among astronomers and environmentalists. Responsible stewardship of the cosmos becomes paramount. The technology powering Starlink satellites extends into the military realm. Features such as advanced communication systems and real-time data transmission have clear defense implications. The dual-use nature of these technologies blurs the lines between commercial and military sectors. SpaceX's collaboration with the U.S. Department of Defense underscores the strategic importance of these satellites. Critics argue that this integration risks escalating an arms race in space. The potential for conflict and the weaponization of space cannot be ignored. Elon Musk's interactions with military leaders have further cemented SpaceX's role in national security. In 2019, Musk met with General Terence O'Shaughnessy to discuss innovations in homeland defense. After retiring from the military, General O'Shaughnessy joined SpaceX to lead its Starshield program, focusing on secure satellite communications for government use. This relationship between SpaceX and the military is both a strategic advantage and a cause for concern. While it strengthens national security, it also raises ethical questions about the role of private companies in militarization. The concentration of such power in the hands of a few individuals and corporations demands scrutiny and regulation. Elon Musk's influence extends beyond technology into geopolitics, raising profound ethical questions. During the Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Musk's decision to provide Starlink services was initially hailed as a lifeline for Ukrainian communications. However, reports later emerged suggesting that Musk restricted access to Starlink in certain conflict zones. This incident illustrates the immense power Musk wields over international affairs. The implications of such unilateral power are troubling, especially in the context of global security and stability. The ethical concerns extend to the broader issue of privatized military influence. As companies like SpaceX become integral to national defense, the lines between private enterprise and public interest blur. The need for oversight and accountability becomes paramount to ensure these technologies are used responsibly. As SpaceX's relationship with the military deepens, a new technological challenge emerges: hypersonic weapons. These weapons travel at speeds exceeding Mach 5, making them incredibly difficult to detect and intercept. Hypersonic weapons represent a significant leap in military technology, posing a substantial threat to existing defense systems. The development and deployment of hypersonic weapons have become a focal point for major military powers, including the United States, Russia, and China. This competition has fueled concerns about an escalating arms race in space. SpaceX's involvement in developing countermeasures to hypersonic threats further blurs the lines between commercial space exploration and military applications. The pursuit of hypersonic weapons has ignited a new arms race, with nations investing heavily in research and development. This competition raises concerns about an escalation of tensions and the potential for miscalculation. Hypersonic weapons, with their speed and maneuverability, could potentially evade traditional defenses, upsetting the balance of power. This new arms race extends beyond national governments, with private companies like SpaceX playing an increasingly prominent role. This privatization of military technology raises concerns about accountability, transparency, and the potential for these technologies to be used in ways that undermine global security. International cooperation and dialogue are crucial to mitigating the risks posed by hypersonic weapons. The involvement of former SpaceX employees in companies developing military technologies raises further ethical concerns. These individuals bring their expertise from the commercial space industry to the defense sector, blurring the lines between civilian and military applications of space technology. One such company is Castelion, founded by individuals with ties to SpaceX and defense contractors. Castelion focuses on developing advanced hypersonic interceptors and missile systems, aiming to counter the growing threat posed by these weapons. This crossover of personnel and expertise highlights the dual-use nature of space technology. Ensuring ethical considerations are integrated into the development and deployment of these technologies is crucial to prevent their misuse and mitigate potential risks to global security. SpaceX's activities in the realm of hypersonic technology and its close relationship with the military raise concerns about the potential for conflict. Critics argue that the company's involvement in developing these technologies could contribute to an escalation of tensions and increase the likelihood of conflict, particularly in space. The militarization of space has long been a concern for the international community. The Outer Space Treaty, signed in 1967, prohibits the placement of weapons of mass destruction in orbit. However, the treaty does not explicitly ban conventional weapons in space, leaving room for interpretation and potential loopholes. It is imperative for the international community to engage in dialogue and establish clear norms and treaties to prevent an arms race in space and ensure its peaceful and sustainable use. The 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine thrust Elon Musk and SpaceX into a geopolitical crisis. Musk offered a lifeline Starlink internet service. This gesture was met with international acclaim. Starlink provided crucial communication channels. Ukrainian forces leveraged the network for coordination and intelligence. However, this intervention was not without controversy. Reports surfaced alleging restricted access near Crimea. Musk defended his actions, citing concerns about escalating the conflict. Section 2. Unchecked power. The Starlink episode in Ukraine highlighted a critical concern: the immense power wielded by private individuals in the digital age. Musk, through his control of SpaceX, could influence the course of a war and impact the lives of millions. Critics argued that Musk's actions set a dangerous precedent. The incident sparked debates about the role of technology companies in international affairs. The Starlink case highlighted the need for greater international dialogue and regulation. Section 3. The accountability gap. Concerns about Elon Musk's influence extend beyond Ukraine. Critics argue his wealth and control over SpaceX and Tesla give him unprecedented power, often without adequate accountability. While his innovations are undeniable, critics point to instances lacking transparency and raising ethical concerns. From market manipulation allegations to controversial statements, Musk's behavior has drawn scrutiny. Traditional corporate governance seems insufficient to address challenges posed by individuals like Musk. Section 4. A call for global governance. The rise of Elon Musk and SpaceX, while showcasing the transformative potential of technology, has exposed the limitations of existing governance structures. The rapid pace of technological advancement necessitates a proactive and collaborative approach. Experts emphasize the need for international cooperation. These frameworks should address space militarization, responsible AI use, and equitable access to technology's benefits. The goal is to ensure progress benefits all humanity. The crossroads of innovation and responsibility. Elon Musk stands as a symbol of our times. He embodies the boundless potential of human ingenuity. SpaceX has reignited the dream of space exploration, yet Musk's ambition serves as a stark warning. His ventures highlight the immense power concentrated in a few individuals. As we stand at this crossroads, we must ask ourselves, are we equipped to harness technology without jeopardizing our future? a call for transparency and accountability. SpaceX's trajectory demands a shift in governance. Prioritize transparency, accountability, and international cooperation. Greater transparency in decision-making is crucial. Lack of accountability breeds mistrust and risks. Regulation must evolve with technology. Existing frameworks are outdated. International cooperation is essential. Collective effort for peaceful development. Section 3. Safeguarding our collective future. The future may seem uncertain, but we cannot afford to be passive observers in this technological revolution. We must demand greater accountability from those who wield immense technological power. Education and public discourse are crucial. Informed citizens can demand responsible leadership. We must resist technological determinism. Technology is a tool, and it can be used for good or ill. The choices we make today will determine our future.